Dear believer of AC Milan, of this young AC Milan, 19 times Italian champions, and not one, not two, three, four, five, six, 7 times European champions, welcome back to another video, because officially we made our voice loud last night because we are in last 16th, so we are of Champions League, so we are officially in the best 16 team of Europe. It wasn't easy at all to get there, but we learned something from last year, and this year definitely we did a little step ahead of from what was it last year. Ref, no ref, we learn a lot. We learn in a hard way, what definitely we did. So now we are all waiting Monday for the official Champions League draw that will see Milan against a team that could be Manchester City, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Benfica, Tottenham and Porto. Please let me know what is going to be your prediction. As you know, I'm Italian. I don't like prediction because, especially when we're talking about Milan, I don't like the prediction. So I'm not going to tell you who we're going to get, because I honestly, at this level of Champions League, no matter who you're going to get, is going to be the toughest match of the season. This is the first things to know. No matter the teams that will come out, is going to be the hardest match of the season, okay? You think that maybe Porto is easier than Bayern Munich? Definitely, yes, it is easier. But then that doesn't mean that it's easy for AC Milan. Because yes, Porto and Benfica sounds like, okay, maybe I hope we're going to get it because, they're not Manchester City and Bayern or Real Madrid. I agree with you 100%, but still, it's very, 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 very hard match. So let me tell you what I think about this. I'm not looking at the mathematics. I'm not looking at probabilities. I'm not looking at anything. What I personally think is Manchester City and Bayern Munich are the only two matches that I honestly wish to don't play. Because I just checked their stats, and Bayern Munich score in the group stage something like 18 goals and they concede 2 only. So they are a perfect machine. And probably, yes, they're very solid, and there is no match over there. And as well with Manchester City. Manchester City as well, 14 goals scored and 2 only conceded, absolutely no option whatsoever. And to be honest with you, I know there is no match. I'm not saying there is a match against Real Madrid, don't get me wrong. But Bayern and Manchester City, I don't know. Yes, there are cool matches, but I don't feel the electricity. It doesn't give me the goosebumps. I don't know. 2 matches that I will love. Two teams that I would love to face, and honestly, I would love to face, is number 1, Real Madrid. Why Real Madrid? Because Real Madrid is the 14-time champions of Europe, and Milan is the 7-time champions of Europe. And it's a match that it tastes like history. It tastes like tradition. It tastes like European football. And it's going to be so good to be played in the Stadio Bernabeu. And it's going to be so good to see Ancelotti back in San Siro. Imagine that, how good it's going to be. I will love if we can get Real Madrid. Just because it's such a fascinating teams to play against, and I think it's more fascinating than Bayern and Manchester City. That's my thoughts, okay? I think it's more it tastes more like old school, Real Madrid, Milan, Then the other teams that we have here are Tottenham, Porto and Benfica. Now the good things is gonna be, if we pick Porto, well, Porto is gonna be revenge time from last year. I still remember there was a lot of, I remember a fault on Benasser in San Siro that the ref didn't blow, didn't see, didn't how to say, blow his whistle, and then Porto eventually scored. And I didn't like that, and I think I want to have revenge. I want a revenge on Porto, and I think we can take it. Can we win it? I don't know, because Champions League it's very hard, but still it's going to be a very interesting match. Tottenham is going to be super cool if we get it, because we're going to be against Conte. Against Conte, against the Spurs. We're going to play in probably one of the best, in the most beautiful stadium in the world. I think it's gonna be super interesting match. The media is gonna play a lot in between Conte and Italy and so on, and I wish we can purge them. That's what I really wish. The last one is Benfica. They this year, I just checked. Let me see. Benfica, they are very good. They are actually the first on their group, because they on the last yesterday, on the last day, they had the same. They had one goal away more than PSG, which is make them go on top of their group. And Benfica scored something like 16 goal and concede 7. So it's still a good average of goals conceded. So they are very dangerous, especially if we go play there in Portugal. It's gonna be a tough match, but I think overall, even Benfica Milan is gonna be an historical match. Like, it tastes the history of European football. So I would love to have Benfica as well. I would love to have Benfica. Other than that, guys, really, I don't know what do you think about it, but I'll give you I wish to get Real Madrid. That's what I want. I wanna even Real Madrid because it's fascinating, or Benfica. I think Benfica. These two are my two favorite ones. Manchester City and Bayern. I don't know. It's like a death sentence. I know we are AC Milan and we can always fight, but honestly, these two teams, they've been in Champions League for years. They've been investing in European football in their club since a lot of years. We have compared to them very young, so I'm afraid that it's gonna be a very tough match for us. The other teams, Real Madrid as well. Don't get me wrong. I'm just hoping to get Real Madrid, so it's gonna be very nice, and electricity in San Siro. I can imagine it's gonna be amazing. The other teams, of course, they're gonna be awesome, but honestly, I wish to get a Benfica or a Real Madrid. That's my wish, okay? Other than that, guys, let me know what do you think down below. A good kiss to everyone, and Forza Milan. Let's go.